Okay guys, so this is a video that I wasn't even going to make, but I figured, what the heck, I'll show you how I season my chicken. So, got a fresh chicken right here, and got some mixture of herbs from the backyard. I have Greek oregano, thyme, rosemary, did a mince on that. I have the ever quintessential Grey Poupon, Dijon mustard, lemon, sliced onion, salt, pepper, and granulated garlic and granulated onion. The granulation is key here. That's all I buy. I bought these two brands one time. They're fantastic, but I just keep on going back to Central Market and using the bulk section and getting the granulated onion and garlic from there. And yes, that is a baby in the background. This is real cooking, real dinner time. So I'm gonna show you how I season up my chicken here real fast. So first thing, to kind of help in that kind of nice crust formation on the chicken, I'm going to dollop a healthy amount there, as you can see, of that Dijon mustard. Okay. And there's no choice really but to kind of get messy here. So before I get my hands all messy and have to wash them again so I don't cross-contaminate stuff, what I want to do here is, and I could have done this first, probably would have been smarter, stuff some of this onion in. And this onion, you know, it's nothing that we're going to actually use later on. You could use it if you wanted to, I guess, maybe for some kind of gravy or sauce, but it's just basically in there to kind of help provide some steam. And then I'm going to squeeze that lemon and kind of stuff it in there and sort of use this flap of skin to kind of close off the cavity. I don't even use any twine. I don't get too fancy with that, but what I do like to do is I'll take this mustard, and this looks really messy. This is going to give a nice kind of a, I guess, coating for our spices to stick to. So, you know, try and leave as much of it on the chicken as possible. But as you can see, it's a little bit messy. If you don't like touching raw chicken, you could always use some gloves. But that's enough. You're not really going to necessarily have a mustard tasting chicken, but what you will have is a chicken that has a really nice crust on it from whatever spice mixture you're going to use. And yes, I apologize for the dirty sink, but hey, this is cooking in real life. The time right now, let's see, oh, it is almost 5, so we are approaching that dinner time hour. So, back to our chicken. So the first thing I like to do, kind of take the herbs, sprinkle them evenly, get a nice coating, you know, you don't have to go crazy. And again, hey, use whatever seasoning you like. This is just kind of what I like: rosemary, thyme, sort of the quintessential thing I always putting on stuff. Okay. Now, fresh cracked pepper. I like a lot of pepper on everything. So I'm gonna try and go pretty heavy if I have enough peppercorns in here. All right, and then salt. I'm gonna make sure that we have a nice amount of salt going on here. It's a whole chicken. It can take it. And then all we're gonna do is, oh, you know what? We almost forgot our onion. So we're gonna sprinkle this powdered onion. If you ever wonder how those rotisserie chickens at the grocery store get that incredible flavor and crust, you know, this is kind of part of it. They're using granulated spices like this. And oh boy, look at that. We'll see this in about maybe hour and a half. We're cooking it at 350. This is kind of a big bird, so, but I will show you the product when it comes out. All right, here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. So I'm gonna carefully get this guy here out of the bowl, or this, not the bowl, but this little dish that we're in. It's a little stuck. Got some nice gelatin down there. And for this, I think for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and just take apart, break down the chicken, because I'm gonna use this, a lot of it, for making the best chicken salad sandwich you've ever had. But I'm gonna kind of show you how I just begin to kind of break down this bird, and you can kind of see the meat. So first thing I kind of like to do is get the thighs kind of separated from the breast. Now I'm gonna find the keel bone. That's that bone that runs down this middle part of the chicken, right through the two halves of the breast, and then I'm gonna kind of slice right into that. And you kind of want to find, and this, wow, this smells, you can just smell that lemon once you get down to the cavity there. And there's a little bit of meat I'm leaving on the bone, which is fine because I'm just gonna pick that off by hand later on to make the chicken salad. But I just kind of want to make sure that I'm keeping all of this really nice skin. And if I was kind of serving this up for, whoa, lost a piece, for a nice dinner or something, that's kind of how I would start out. We got some rib meat right there, which is awesome for the chicken salad part. And then for the thigh and the wing, you want to take it like this and just kind of break that joint right there, okay? And then so now you have what's really more than one portion, but you've got a really nice piece of breast and a really nice roasted thigh. I mean, that meat is just kind of almost dripping off of the end of that leg there. And there you have it. Easy family dinner.